In this video I will show you something that I think you hadn't seen before. As Indian yogis, they have their yoga system and ways to purify their body through certain exercises, pranayama, and many purifying exercises like these were I was also practicing, like you put a thread into your nose, you make it go deeper, deeper, deeper until it comes to your throat, then you make it go to your mouth, you take it, you have it here, you have it here, and you do like this, like healing. Not healing like like cleaning. So in South America, the shamans, they also have their ways to purify the body. It's all with the medicinal plants, it's all with nature. I guess that maybe South America has more connection with this, with earth. So one of the things they do, I don't know if you see. You will see what is this for. This is tobacco. This I smoke. But now I'm gonna put it into the water. Tobacco, that in Peru they call, I stayed with the shamans in Peru, so there they call it mapacho. Here in Ecuador, where I am right now, they call it chamico. It has different name, so you know. And let us leave like this for some time, and soon you will see what this is for. So I started speaking about the Abuelo, about the Shaman, and I couldn't end because the battery was too low on my camera. So, Abuelo. Let's have more tobacco. I was talking about Sanducando last time, about the dog, we couldn't save him. He had this skin problem, that his entire body was becoming skin with wounds, dry skin. And then he had another big problem. He started shitting pure worms. He had parasites. His stomach was so big that one night when I saw him, he had it like so big. Wow, I thought he's going to die. It was very big. And the Sandukan, the dog was bad. So I went to wake up the Abuelo, the shaman, saying, Abuelo, the dog is dying. What have he done? I think he exhaled the smoke of the same mapacho. I was healing the dog with hands, with the energy, putting my hands on him and concentrating the healing energy, the love energy. the consciousness to, you know, like a transmission. But finally, we couldn't save him. We couldn't save the dog. One morning, I didn't find him, and later on I found him by the water, by the river, dead. So Sandokan is with the angels right now. The dog. So as I told you, at that time we had many hard things there in the jungle. Death of Sandokan, the catastrophe, the Abuelo. And Abuelo died in like 3 days. It was a strange day when she died. The Abuelo, he was in a community when Abuelo died. He was with her. And I was in the house of Abuelo. And the thing is that some people came that day or the day before, and I felt I was responsible for all the things that were happening, because they stayed in the house and Abuelo was not there. So I was, you know, taking care of the shamans, everything, like always. And in the night, a very strange energy descended upon all of us. I was with those people, because usually I would stay outside the house of the shaman. I had a tree house that I will show in my photos, and then I have videos also about that, my tree house. So that time I was in the house of Abuelo, because there were other people. I was taking care so that they would not burn the things, because, you know, there is no electricity, so it is only, you know, with fire. And in the night, it was a night then, you use these kerosene, how you call it, like kerosene lamps, or, I don't know, with open flame. So you have to be careful with that thing, because you can burn everything. And I remember that a very strange energy descended. It felt like I could even start see with my like outer vision, or like a vision, or I don't know, like seeing the way I see, but I would see the flames everywhere coming, like I would be in ayahuasca, like I would be, I don't know, in a ceremony of ayahuasca. Very strange feeling, as if the entire house was full of entities, and I could perceive it. And these were not so good entities, by the way. It was the energy of trying to settle panic. It was the energy of like very restless energy, like a wind when goes. So it was. And I remember I was smoking all of the time at that time then, because they say that the Abuelo taught me, and I was practicing his things, that the smoke of this mapacho, this tobacco, makes all of the negative energies go away, you know. It also heals you, and it protects you. So as I was practicing what Abuelo told me, I lit up my pipe, and I was smoking and smoking and smoking, and making this tobacco smoke, you know, everywhere. And it helped. It helped. This kind of bad energy was like stopped. Could not move anymore. And it left. was thinking, what was that? What was that? And another morning, I was informed that the grandmother had died at the same hour, at the same time when these strange things were happening. So Abuelo the interesting thing, the surprising thing is that Abuelo didn't cry over his wife. He just took it so naturally that people were surprised. All of the people were crying, for example, the other relatives. And Abuelo was peaceful. And I think, and he saw that all of the people, that us, me and some other people who came to him, they were surprised that Abuelo is not sad that his woman had passed away. And Abuelo said, how did he say? He said, sentir la pena es una enfermedad también. Sentir pena es una enfermedad in Spanish. It means to feel sorrow is sickness. He said, to feel sorrow is sickness. He said, the grandmother had gone, so let us leave her. Now she's in a good place, he said. So he didn't seem sad at all. He lived like before. His energy was also the same as I felt. And it was also a lesson to all the people who were present about this kind of detachment. Love and detachment. That love is not what we think love to be. Attachment, like I want you, I want to be with you, don't leave me, oh baby. All these jealousy things and all of this anger things. The love that Abuelo showed us was complete detachment, because Abuelo had gone and he was completely the same way. But at the same time, this profound love. Like I said, it was surprising us the way he was treating the grandmother. He would do everything, and he would also... The Abuelo would be smoking the pipe, but Abuela, she was so weak that she couldn't smoke the pipe anymore. It would fall down and she would not find it. So Abuelo would start to make cigarettes for Abuela. He would take paper. He even asked, I had an exercise book where I was writing some things. He asked me if I can give him some papers. And I gave him, why Abuelo? And he cut with scissors, making like papers like this. And he put this tobacco, and he would roll it with his saliva, and he would make it for the Abuela. Later on he would make it not with saliva, but he prepared with some plants, some glue. And he would be making these cigarettes, one, another. In a day he would make many of them, and they would be big ones. He would also invite us. Foma! He would say, smoke! And he would hand over this Abuela made cigarette. It was funny. Because it was with paper, it was not like, I don't know, a special paper. And Abuela was smoking it all the time. She was smoking. She would put it in the hair and she would smoke it all out without needing to have it in her hands. She was smoking so much, the Abuela also.